Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 790, we're going to talk about Xanathar, the Guild Kingpin. So for 6 mana, we get a Beholder, 5/6, with a lot of text. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. Until end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of their library, and you can you may play the top card of their library, and you can spend mana as if they were mana of any color. So, there are a lot of commanders that do a similar effect, but better. This just, it doesn't let you play cards from their hand. It's just the top of their library. So, it does cut off the counter magic, though, from that player. I guess that's the thing. Anyway, blue-black Beholder. There's that ability. It's cute, but I don't know that we can do a lot with it. First card I wanted to put in was Telepathy, because I figured if I could look at everybody's hands, then I could try to extrapolate from what's in their hand, what might be in their deck, and who I could, benefit from the most that turn. So, first off, let's go to our ramp. Let's do that. So, we have got this blue-black Soul Ring. Our commander does cost, a good amount. Soul Talisman. Armillary Spheres, good, making those land drops, Sky Diamond. Ornithopter of Paradise. Leaden Mirror and Silver Mirror. Dimir Signet, Hedron Crawler, Palladium Mirror, Unstable Obelisk, doubles as removal, of course, Commander Sphere, Seer's Lantern, Kefnit's Monument. Kefnit's Monument may need to come out. Pristine Talisman, Dimir Cluestone, Spectral Searchlight, Magnifying Glass, Urgolem's Eye, Everflowing Chalice, and Dreamstone Hedron. Now, this is where it gets kind of dicey, because I was unsure as to where to go. How do you build around that? And I stumbled across a very old combo that I had back in Sharoon a long time ago. It was Time Sieve. And I thought, well, Time Sieve. Tap, sack 5 artifacts, take an extra turn after this one. Okay, I need a way to produce artifacts. Thopter Assembly costs 6. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control no Thopters other than this, pop this back to your hand, you get 5 Thopter tokens that you can then sack to your Time Sieve, take an extra turn, and as long as you can recast the Thopter Assembly every turn, well, all the turns are yours. That is infinite turns, assuming someone cannot do something about it. Disciple of the Vault, because you've got 5 of those Thopter tokens put into a graveyard before they evaporate, that's 5 life. It's one shot. But the thing about it is I really wanted to be able to dependably draw the Time Sieve or the Thopter Assembly. So I put the Diabolic Tutor and the Final Parting in there as tutors, and then Muddle the Mixture and Shred Memory, transmute cards to go and get the Time Sieve. And then Neitherborn Phalanx and Ethereal Usher to go and get the Thopter Assembly, along with Sphinx Summoner. So that is, I was like, well, we're full on artifacts, so let's do an Ethereum Sculptor, a Jorah's Familiar. There's like a Fairy Mechanist here. To try to sift through and find that artifact. It's I'll admit, it's total combo. The rest of the cards are just mildly okay. It is just there's a lot of artifacts in here to sacrifice in case I don't get to it takes me a while to get to a piece of it. I'll give you a restoration. It is going to bring one of the two of those back because somebody's going to kill it. Little card draw with Sign and Blood, Intellectual Offering, and Thoughtcast. Now, Hex Parasite is kind of decent. Yeah, kinda. Phyrexian Revoker. If somebody's got that commander that has activated abilities, that's pretty sweet. Thought Cutter Agent. Tide Hollow Strix is just a decent blocker. Geode Golem for when our commander gets too expensive. Sharding Sphinx. Artifact creature you control deals combat damage. You start doubling up on your Thopters every turn. Paradox Haze to slow everybody down. Diplomatic Immunity. Trading Post is just good. And here, sack an artifact, draw a card. That's probably what we're going to use it the most of. Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. Cranial Plating. I know it feels like I just did this, because it probably did. Now, Silent Blade Oni. It kind of... That was... Because it kind of fits the theme of you may cast their cards. So, and I had thought about that. But there was just not enough in to cast their cards in to what I had readily available. So that brings us to some removals. Surprise, most of it is black. We have an Executioner's Capsule to up our artifact count, of course. Tragic Slip, Feed the Swarm, Doomblade, Negate, Murder, Unwind, Plague Crafter and Fleshbag Marauder, and Hex. And that brings us to our non-basic lands. And we're going to start off with the Evolving Wilds, Drowned Catacomb, Sunken Hollow, Choked Estuary, Fetid Pools, Sunken Ruins, Ice Tunnel, Dismal Backwater, Dimir Guildgate, the Terramorphic, Tectonic Edge, because I firmly believe that every deck needs a way to get rid of a problem land. It's not really a thing that we dedicate cards slots in a deck to, but there are lands out there that can ruin your day, you know. There's Homeward Path, and there's the big mana advantage lands that some people have. So, yeah. Rogue's Passage, of course. The Command Tower. Seat of the Synod. And the Mist Vault Bridge. Up in those artifact counts. So that is Xanathar. I know it's ended a long way from where we started, and Artifacts is not really in it at all, but I'll admit I got tempted by that combo and kind of went full force into it. What can you do? Well, I mean, I guess I could have not done it. But anyway, 790 is done. We will put 790 on the wall. Completing that row, we got, 10 more left to the next Centennial deck. That's a big one. It's a big one. I already have it built. You probably have guessed as to what it is. Yeah, it's pretty. Anyway, not as pretty as last time, but it is a pretty deck. But that is what I have got for today. I do appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think. But right now, I think we're going to shuffle and cut.